It was already being billed as a stormy summit, but before the NATO meeting properly got underway, the US president launched a stinging attack on Germany, saying a gas deal with Moscow made it a captive of Russia. Speaking in front of reporters with the NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg, Donald Trump also repeated a familiar mantra, that it was very inappropriate that the United States was paying more for European defences than its continental allies. Well, for the latest then, let's cross live to Brussels and talk to our correspondent there, David Keating. David, then, a relatively hostile start for Trump at this summit, criticising Berlin's gas pipeline deal with Moscow. Why does he disapprove of that deal?
Well, his point is that it increases European energy reliance on Russia. He said to Stoltenberg during that meeting, you want us to protect you from Russia, and yet Germany is making these deals with Russia. So it's about energy security. But the other background to this is that the U.S. is very eager to start exporting liquefied natural gas, and that pipeline would eat into that potential. So there's some commercial interests involved here as well. Given Trump's eagerness to bring up that pipeline at the meeting this morning, I doubt that's the first time, I doubt that's the last time we're going to hear about it during this summit. This is exactly what the other allies wanted to avoid. They didn't want these outside issues being brought into this NATO summit. But here we are. It looks like Trump is definitely coming in here on the warpath.
And Dave, money's still looking likely to dominate much of the summit, though, with Trump insisting that European nations need to pay more for regional security. Is he likely to be able to convince members to open up their wallets a bit further?
Well, this was Trump's other criticism of Germany during that very long rant against Germany this morning. He criticized it again for not meeting its 2% suggested military spending goal. That's 2% of GDP. But leaders coming in just now, they're all arriving here at the headquarters now, and they were all keen to stress in their comments to media that the other allies are increasing their spending and that they're on track to meet that 2% threshold by 2024. But Trump is going to want ironclad guarantees, and he's actually going to want that to speed up. I think we're unlikely to see that because European nations, frankly, are so far behind on that military spending that it will take a while for them to get to that point. But the leaders are very keen to make Trump feel like his words are having an impact, that they are increasing their spending, and they're hoping to mollify him and not get any more outbursts like we had this morning. It remains to be seen whether that strategy is going to work.
Indeed, much to watch out for then in the coming hours. Dave Keating there reporting live for us from the NATO summit in Brussels.